Welcome to Mythic Quest. So, if you have not been seeing the streams, I have been embarking on a big journey, a big task to collect every mythic in Wynncraft. And I just wanted to kind of give a progress update and kind of explain some more things in a video and do a loot run together while we're at it as well, to hopefully add to our mythic collection. So Mythic Quest is where we are going to try to gather every mythic in the game besides Annihilation mythics using Iron Man rules. So I need to make this very clear here at the beginning. I am not on an Iron Man profile. I am on a normal profile for one main reason. As I earn dupes, people in my stream chats on Twitch or YouTube will get those dupes. I'm going to give them out as I get the dupes. I couldn't do that if I was on an Iron Man, and I would be able to give these instead of just having them go to waste. Another thing is if I complete this, if I ever complete this, I am going to give every single mythic item away to a single person. I'm not going to give away one to you, or whatever. Every mythic item in the game is going to be given away to one person. It's going to be on a stream, so subscribe, stay tuned. We're going to make that happen. So let's take a look at this account. This is a new Minecraft account. This is not the normal Cyronics account that I normally play on Wynncraft. I hit level 105 a couple days ago, just grinding. I have no rank, see, I'm just a regular player. I am in the Fern Guild, my guild, of course. But I'll show you through my bank. It's only stuff I've earned on this player, no trade market, no nothing else. I've earned all this myself, and we will take a look here. We have earned 3 mythics already. So we get Convergence, Stardew, Simulator. I am counting Simulator as a part of the collection. I bet we're going to get a ton of dupes, and every dupe I'm going to give away to somebody. So we have a good start. It's not too bad. The current build I'm running is Riftwalker, and I'm running it with a kind of funny build I've come up with, using the help of the stream chat as well. Morph Stardust as the helmet, a Libra as the chest. This Libra sucks. I've been trying to find a better one. Sagittarius for the pants. Pretty darn good pair of Sagittarius, if I do say so myself. Could be better, but Epilogue boots. This needs to be replaced with something. I'm still finding out what. It's harder on an Iron Man to, find gear. An Olive. This is just for the stats. And Stellar, it's just great overall. So yeah, let us get into a loot run, and hopefully we can add to our mythic collection. Alright, right before we start, I'm noticing I forgot to show my weapon. Currently I'm just using a pretty bad Cascade. I have been running the Molten Heights loot run, trying to get a Singularity, because a Singularity would go so good with this build. It's kind of like a rainbow build that we got going on right now. So I've been running this, trying to get the Singularity. That's where I got the Convergence. This is where I got the Simulator. So I really, really want to get that Singularity. But any mythic that I don't already have, so if I get an Insulator, if I get Revenant, even if I get Guardian or Shiny Resurgence, that would be amazing. I am also trying to get aspects as well, all mythic aspects, all mythic tomes. That is something that I'm trying to do kind of like as a victory lap thing. I'm focused first on the items. That is #1 priority, but let's get into it. So I am not quite a loot run master. This account's still pretty fresh, but I've moved up to a loot running commander. So that's 1 beneath master, so I don't have access to rainbow beacons, but we're going to try to make this a little bit of a longer loot run, so hang in there, guys. We're going to go all the way through this. So if you haven't seen the Riftwalker changes, they've done I think it's been about a month, maybe 2 months ago. They made it so Gust is better, stacks more winded. So Riftwalker is actually pretty strong right now. Don't tell anybody. I don't want them to nerf it. So it's actually pretty easy to run loot runs with all of this stuff that I've just found in loot runs. Before I, had this gear set, I was using a cosmic set at the Corcus loot run to get some gear. Like, that's actually what I did. So, easy challenge there. Gonna get us a boon. Always good to start off a boon. And we are probably gonna go with agility every time you complete a challenge. We are agility based right now. That does not hurt. Let's go ahead and sell that. Okay. Purple, blue, yellow. We have 2 rerolls right now. But we're going to go for another blue. What we're looking for is an orange that we can then turn into an aqua that we can then white. So we want orange, aqua, white. So we're going to blue again and hope that we get the orange, aqua, white. So wave in 3, 2, 1, and okay. early on, when I'm not taking any curses, like you can see, nope, unless I get thrown into lava, that kind of hurts. But you can see this build quite strong. It'd be better if I could play better, but I've been playing for so long lately. Okay. If you've never played Riftwalker, it's so much fun. Like being able to pretty much gain creative flight and then just rain meteors and laser beams on enemies. It's just so much fun. So much better than Arcanist right now. I think Arcanist is kind of sleeper right now. It used to be my favorite, but okay. I hate when they do that. I need some like knockback. Anti-knockback, I mean, not knockback. You just look at that. You just get to fly, rain meteors down, and just obliterate everything. Stack up some Winded, fly, obliterate, shoot some lasers, heal myself up. Nothing costs mana while you're flying, and repeat. I really hate this specific challenge just because of all the crowd control they have, and they knock me back all the time, and it's just so annoying. This might be my least favorite one in the Molten Heights. Where's the last one? Sometimes you get stuck back here. Yep, I think he despawned because he got stuck. Okay, what are we going to take this time? Loot quality, Strength every time you get a curse, could be good. Spell damage for every boon you currently have. That's not future boons. I'd say Bad Omen, because we're going to have to get curses if we want some good pulls, so that'll increase our meteor damage. Let's grab all the purples. I normally don't take yellows, because I end up having to throw them on the ground anyway. Okay, there's what we've been waiting for. We have an orange. So we want an orange into aqua into white. That's like what we really want. We might just have to do orange-white if we don't find the aqua. Hit him with a couple ice snakes, fly, shoot meteors, and teleport while in the sky. If you didn't know, when you teleport while you are time locked, it shoots like a laser beam instead. So what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm not the best at this still, I'll be the first one to admit that, is I'm supposed to stack Winded on these guys, fly, shoot 4 meteors, and then shoot a teleport. And then repeat. So that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Still need more practice. It's not the hardest thing ever, but it still does take some getting used to. So again, run around, stack Winded, shoot some ice snakes, fly up. I don't know why I keep shooting an ice snake, but yeah. You can see the power. You see the power. It's really easy. Anyone can do it. It does take a little bit of practice to make it like super efficient. But there we go. Now I'm getting in the rhythm. The reason that you put the teleport in there is so it still does a little bit of damage, but it resets your mana cost. So when you end your time lock, you're not just screwed and your next ability doesn't run you completely out of mana. Okay, perfect. Do we have a white or an aqua? So we do have 2 rerolls. I'm actually going to reroll aqua. Perfect. This could be it. So what this is going to do, if you don't know, is the orange gives you more beacon choices, making it more likely to get the more rare beacons, such as aqua. Aqua will double up the effect of your next beacon, and white gives you more challenges. So it's pretty much just going to be able to let us make our run 10 challenges longer. And if we get that out of the way early, then we can start going for purples, putting curses on, hitting a nice dark gray towards the end to get so many more pulls. And hopefully we can get a mission that will give us either some sacrifices or some rerolls, because that really increases the chance of pulling anything good. So we just got to finish off these guys. But yeah, I've been having so much fun. I put way too many hours into Wynncraft lately because of this challenge. You know, I'm streaming it most days. It is super early in the morning Eastern. I'm usually on around 5 in the morning Eastern and for a few hours. Weekends longer than that, so join the streams. Okay. This guy's usually pretty tanky when he spawns in wave 4. I've been clearing this loot run camp quite a bit, just because I've been really trying to get the Singularity. Singularity, by the way, is my most used and probably favorite mage mythic. A lot of people like Warp, going Mach 15 with Warp, but I'm I'm a big Singularity fan. Slow and steady. I don't need to do the most damage in the game or, you know, zoom around the map the fastest in the game, but I just need to be consistent. All right. Select our mission here. So when we get 2 boons, curses are half as effective. That's pretty good for a longer run. Ultimate Sacrifice is not what we want to do for a longer run. High Roller is just so good not to take, right? You know, this is cool if you're kind of struggling. 2 rerolls for getting 2 boons. It's kind of like a win-win. Get stronger, get rerolls. Okay. And we don't have a white, so let's go ahead and reroll. We did not hit the white. Okay. Unfortunate. We're probably going to grab orange again here and really hope we get that white. This is going to give us more beacon choices because our current orange is about to expire. So let's go ahead and spelunk this cave. Should not take us too long. The spelunks here in Rodrock or Molten Heights, pretty easy. The Corcus ones suck. Hate them. Especially the one where you have to walk across the grid. Oh, I'm messing up. Why am I messing up? I'm like a rookie. Okay. Sweet. Yep, tier 4 powder. We take those. Hi guys. So we got our orange. And we have a regular white and we have an aqua. We're spending so much time trying to get this aqua white that we're probably... I mean, at this point, we just got to stick it, right? We just got to do the aqua again. Hope for the white after. I think that's the play. So let's head over. Hit the aqua. These ones are really easy with Rift Walker. Just walk around, auto attack, Ice Snake, stack up, wait till some mobs spawn, hit him with an Ice Snake so they all get winded, because the more winded you have, you absorb with Time Lock, the more damage you're going to be able to put out. And then we walk around, do the same thing. I'm going to wait till the next wave spawns. There they are. Throw out an Ice Snake, absorb it, and finish him off. That's simple. Nice. And a chest. Now we're going to really hope we get that correct thing. Okay, we got White Beacon. Perfect. Plus 10 challenges. Really extends the length of our run. And then we're going to start spamming purples. And hopefully we can find a gray. Oh, well, we need our blues. We need our beacon or our boons. That way we can get more challenges with a gray beacon. So that's going to be our next goal, is to get 2 boons. Because if we get another mission, there's some crazy missions that can make this loot run go a long, long time. Okay, this one's pretty standard. There are some guys that like to hang out in the edges that make this not as fast as it could be, but that's just fine. If you ever need to find out more specifics on how to loot run, by the way, guys, I highly recommend checking out Olinus10's loot running guides. That guy is the guide machine for Wynncraft. Check him out. Okay. No, I'd use Time Lock. What the heck? You know, Wynncraft's not perfect. For some reason, I can't fly right now. Wave 3 of 3. Let's heal up. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think of the challenge in the comments. Do you think it's even possible? Do you think I'm going to finish? You know, I have some thoughts myself. I don't know. It's going to be really tough to gather every non-Annihilation mythic in the game. The reason it's non-Annihilation, if you are not a Wynncraft player, you wouldn't understand, but Annihilation is a boss that spawns pretty infrequently, and when you beat the boss, which you're not even guaranteed to beat it because it's tough, you get a chest to open, and you can get a cache in that chest. And then if you get the cache, that means you can get a mythic from the Annihilation mythic pool, which are super strong, but also super rare. So that would take an insane amount of time. But okay. So we got that. We're up to 22 max challenges now. We're going to hit some blues. All right, just finished up the second boon that we needed for our mission. You might see now that my challenge says 21. I did mess up. I died on one. Well, I didn't die. I was wanted to defend the things. And yeah, I did not defend the thing good enough. I messed up. So we're going to go ahead and now take the gray. We finished one mission. We're going to want to immediately grab our next mission. Missions can make your pulls double, triple, even quadruple if you get a lot of rerolls. Rerolls are king. Sacrifices are king. This is actually the one I lost on. It was the one that I was reporting that last segment. So let's see if we can, you know, come back from that. Okay. As long as I keep doing this, I think I got it. This one's kind of tougher. There's just tons of mobs. Just got to keep shooting my blasts. And when I fall down, I need to instantly come back up. Oh, I'm out of mana. This could be bad. Let myself run out. I think I should be good. Okay, we got it this time. That's a tough one. It is a tough one. Okay, open chests. Chests give pull, but consume time. No thanks. Gain boons. All chests give yellow chests. No thanks. Gain 9 pulls. Curses are half as effective. This might be pretty good because we can just spam purples. By the time we get our 9 pulls, that's what, 5 challenges of doing purples in a row? Yeah, let's try it. It's not, sadly, no sacrifices, no more rerolls, but this might help us get a little bit further in. So now, instead of just taking purple, if you feel kind of like the gambling person, you should try to aqua purple. Wait, actually, no. Wait, yeah. Yeah, we want to aqua purple. Because this is going to give us the, like, same amount of pulls, but it's going to give us kind of like a challenge without an extra curse, pretty much. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Pretty much, instead of doing 2 regular purples, if we do an aqua purple, that aqua we do doesn't have the curse. Or the next purple we do does not have the curse effect from the first purple we would have done. I know that's confusing. I'm sorry if that does not make any sense, but okay. Well, I call this thing Mini Orpheon because it ruins my day. It's like Machine Gunner. Oh my goodness. So I like to stay safe against this thingy. And now we'll time lock, and we'll spam it, try to get... Ow! He hurts. We gotta build our winded back up. We do have a lot of agility right now, so we are dodging a lot of these attacks. I think we should be able to end him here. Yeah, look, we're dodging so much. And he done. He done. So we got our aqua. Alright, so aqua, and now purple, please? If we don't get a purple, it's gonna be sad. Wow. We could aqua red, but then we'll have to worry about doing greens. Ooh. Where's the red one? I saw a red on didn't I? Red beacon. Oh, it's right over here. Let's try it. This might ruin the run, but we're gonna try. It'll give us 4 more challenges. This one's not too bad. We did this one a little bit earlier. And fly and blast. But yeah, you kind of get the loot runs. I'm sure a lot of you, if you played Wynncraft, have done loot runs before. But what I wanted to kind of talk about next is Wynncraft as a whole, right? What do you guys think the state of Wynncraft is right now? There's a lot of people that have been playing a long time that just aren't playing right now. Because, yeah, 2.1 was awesome, but after 2.1 kind of lost its novelty, a lot of people stopped playing again. So, what do you think of the state of Wynncraft? What do you think they could do in the meantime before Fruma to kind of keep some people engaged more? What are your opinions? But yeah, we'll get back into it. A lot of these guys like to hide at the edges on this one. So I try to get over. Oops, the wrong buttons. When you press your wrong buttons, you could die. But I try to get over to the edges with my time lock to finish them off at the end of my time lock. But as you probably saw, I was not successful. Make sure I kill the big group. Get these guys. That one was not bad. Sweet. Oh, these spiders do damage. I did not want to anger that guy. One of those spiders almost killed me once. Like, almost a one-shot. Okay, what do we got? Purple. Sadly, not an... Ooh, Vibrant Aqua Beacon. We are going for that, no doubt. If we Vibrant Aqua Purple, that's 4 I think it's actually 5 pulls that we'll get out of that. And this is a really easy one. Like, this one is not hard at all. I say that and now I'm going to lose and be so embarrassed. My time lock didn't go off there at first. Yep, and it's done. Just like that. I almost messed it up with that time lock, but thankfully I did not. Yeah. We're out of inventory space, but I'll just replace purples with blues. Just for the money value, I don't really care what the items are. Oh, it's 3. I thought it was 4. Okay, but still 3. That makes up for earlier not getting that one. And we're at 3 of 9 pulls, so this is, I think it's going to give us 4. Because you get a pull every challenge you complete regardless, right? At least I'm 90% sure. But it's Cave of Doom. Okay, you guys are going to get to experience Cave of Doom with me. So Molten Heights loot run is it's pretty brutal. There's a lot of them that are tough, like the Mini Orpheon. I don't actually know what it's called, but I call it Mini Orpheon. Cave of Doom is another one. They call it a spelunk, but it's just one chest where you have to kill 15 enemies, so it's pretty much one of those enemy wave ones. And these guys are no joke. Once they start spawning, which they'll start spawning here in a second. Okay, here they come. They're all grouping. They are tanky, and they do damage. But thankfully, we do damage too. But just like that, we only killed 3 mobs there with all that. And these are not boss mobs, mini boss mobs, or anything like that. These are just mobs. Some of them shoot fire, so like, and push you. But this one, as long as we play smart and just keep kiting and time locking, like, we should not have a problem. See, we run around, Ice Snake. They pushed me, so now I go... I almost just messed up. Almost let go of shift too early. Blast him. Nice, so we're at how many? 12 of 15? So this one, Cave of Doom, I've met my doom here many times. Looks like we're strong enough right now where we will not meet our doom this time. Here we go. Get some flight. Should be it. And then, like, I'm scared of dropping and looting this chest because they will still try to attack you. They don't despawn. Okay. So we're 7 of 9 pulls for that. We're definitely going to go Aqua. We're going to finish our pulls naturally here. So let's go Aqua, and then we hope for, I don't know, something else that's good. So we need to be conscious of our time as well. I believe we took the red. So some of our challenges aren't actually going to give us time. So we need to make sure we're keeping an eye on the time. Losing a loot run to time is pretty sad. It happens sometimes, but it's generally pretty hard to happen. Pretty hard to make happen. I should English better. This one is insanely easy. Whenever I get this, I'm like, yes, this is a free one. If I ever lose to this, I will be embarrassed for the rest of my life, and I will never play Wynncraft again, because you can just stand here and spam Ice Snake if you wanted to, if you want to be super duper safe. But we're going to go in and time lock and just, like, beat them up real quick, because that's it. Like, you have Cave of Doom, and then you have ones like this. How are they the same? They're not. That's insane to me. Okay, we have our Aqua. Guess we can Aqua Purple here. Let me get out of this thing. Purple's over here. We are going to Aqua Purple. I think we have to go out and around over here. Thankfully, I have enough mana regen, even without having boons. I have sustained flight. So it is not too bad to get around. Okay, let's do a Spelunk here. This Spelunk is also not too bad. A lot of the Spelunks are easy, except for Cave of Doom. Like, there's also one where you have to fight 4 different bosses, or maybe it's 5 different bosses. That one can be kind of tough. This one is another one that I consider usually pretty free, because you just have to fight like one slightly stronger than normal mob. The Taskmaster, unless I mess up. Where is he? There he is. Oh, the Taskmaster's here to kill me. Oh no. So it's weird. Molten Heights, really hard challenges and really easy challenges, same place. But okay, curses are now half as effective, guys. we should be doing a lot more damage. Let's go ahead and grab another... Let's grab another blue. This is also a really easy challenge. Now that curses are half as effective, let's get one more blue, and then let's try to spam curses. And I want to set up for a vibrant... not a vibrant, sorry, a aqua dark gray, if I can. So we do need to keep an eye on the clock. Again, I'm at 10 minutes. I have plenty of time, but we do need to be conscious of time. This might do it. This time lock. Not quite. Looks like we're gonna need one more. Just be patient. When you try to rush it at the end, that's how you die. 100k health is still 100k health. My mouse is kind of messing up. And that is over. Okay, what can we get? Every time you get a boon, gain spell damage. Agility every time you get a curse. I think we're going to do agility every time we get a curse and just try to spam our agility up like crazy. Also, guys, what do you think the teaser is on the Wynncraft Twitter X page that came out? What do we think that's going to be? I've heard a lot of talk of maybe forgery rework, maybe a loot run rework or loot run changes, maybe more loot runs. What do you think it's going to be? And what do you hope it's going to be? I personally hope it's a forgery rework. I really like forgery. I would love if they have some more consistent ways to earn mythics. I love loot running. Forgery, I know right now you can technically earn mythics on, but that's kind of a joke at the same time because it's a pretty low chance and it's costs money to run forgery. Like, you have to spend runes and key fragments to even run it. So it's not, you're not even guaranteed to turn a profit with loot runs. You can just walk in and earn money. Even if you only do 4 challenge loot runs, like, you're gonna turn a... Oh, okay. Watch my health. You're gonna turn some money. And you get one lucky 16 liquid emerald loot run, and you're like, wow, that was a pretty good use of my 12 minutes. So I'm hoping that they do that. It would add some more variety to the game. Hopefully it would drive some players back as well. I'm not saying Wynncraft's in a bad spot by any means, by the way. If that's how it came off earlier, that's not what I mean. But I do know a lot of people that have just not been playing because they're just waiting on Fruma. Which is fair, you know, everyone's hyped for Fruma. But at the same time, we gotta keep people playing. This game's awesome. We gotta keep people in. I mean, sometimes, if you've followed me for a bit, sometimes I go MIA from Wynncraft 2, just because you know, there's only so much you can do unless you make challenges for yourself like this. Okay. Let's see. We should definitely take that gray beacon. We get a choice of between 5 challenges, so there's a good chance we can find like a sacrifice challenge. And it's on the free win one anyway. I would love to find a sacrifice for just in case if we do not, you know, just in case we don't get anything that we want to keep. Sacrifices are a great way to increase the, honestly, even the fun of future runs. Okay. I would love to find like a chest mythic in just one of these random chests. Alright, let's see. Ultimate sacrifice. Oof. Cleansing ritual. We could make this go crazy. I don't think I'm going to. Get offered 13 beacons and gain a end reward sacrifice. That is a perfect one to do. All we have to do is get offered beacons, so we just get to keep playing, and we'll get a sacrifice at the end. So, but let us now go for this aqua up here. Don't exactly remember what this one is. Oh, this one's not too bad. My mouse is tweaking out today. What the heck? It's getting worse and worse. Holy cow. Okay, well, we're gonna have to take a look at this here after this, if I can even survive. Okay. He needs a rest. I've been using him all day. Loot running. They don't like when you cheese in this game. If you didn't know, a lot of these places have anti-cheese mechanics. It means like you can't just sit up on a like on a bridge and hit. They'll spawn like a special strong mob that's designed to come out for when you're trying to hide. The place that doesn't have a bunch of those right now is Corcus. So if you're kind of on the weaker end and you want to loot run, I would recommend Corcus. They take generally the longest of any of them, because a lot of the caves are like loot 4 or 5 chests even. But there's so many places you can just cheese. Okay, we are kind of getting weak as we're going here. No, I want a time lock. Thinks that's it. Perfect. All right, what do we get? Okay, mouse. Okay, we're gonna run to purple next. Should not be too hard. Entombed elementals. Any of the ones that are like, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Any of the ones that are like, defeat this standstill target are super awesome to get when you have a build like this. As long as you can do damage, those are like free. And there's quite a few of them here in Molten Heights. Let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, this is not one of those. I think this is, yeah, slay the targeted mobs. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I actually really don't like this one. There's like blazes that spawn. And the reason I don't like this one is just because they never clump. And playing this build, you want enemies to clump. After this, we'll take a look at our stats here, see kind of how crazy our agility's gotten. You know, our health, we're up to 18,500 health. That means our effective HP should be even higher. Okay, come on. Group up, guys, group up. Trying to take out these outliers with these time locks. Perfect. You're grouping for me. Thank you, guys. I don't really have any aspects and stuff right now, by the way. There's no good Riftwalker Mythic aspect right now, unfortunately. But I will be doing that. We'll be doing some raids. If you ever want to get in on the raids, just join the stream. Okay, perfect. I love when they grouped up. It's so satisfying. Just to fly and rain death. And yeah, okay. The boss type enemy. I wouldn't really call him a boss. This guy's not that tough. He does like jump a lot and push you. But I mean, a few time locks and he should be dealt with. Probably 2 or 3. He likes to run from my time locks. And a lot of the times I forget or don't notice that he runs away. Which is not great. Okay. Stack him up here. We want another wave to spawn so that we can group. It's kind of weird. We want more enemies. The more enemies, the better. Oh, getting some frames. Does not like all those particles. There we go. Simple as that. Rift walking. Okay. There's a vibrant purple. I'm gonna go vibrant purple instead of the aqua. And by the way, guys, in the words of Twigbones, always take the orange beacon. I want to see that in the comments, guys. Always take the orange beacon per Twigbones. Orange beacon is the best beacon in a loot run. No matter what type of run you're doing, always take the orange beacon. Twigbone says so. But okay, let's do this one. This is another one of those pretty quick and easy ones. So we are at 21. Oh, I'm in the lava. Get me out of here. What is happening? Oh, now I'm in the lava up there. How did that even happen? I think I teleported while I was blind. We're at 21 of 25, so we're coming on the end. Which is pretty sweet. I'm hoping one of these are going to be a chest mythic one day. They have to be. Okay. We're going to purple it out. We're going to try to just finish off all purples. Entombed elementals. What is that one again? I don't know, but I think it's one of the harder ones, so we'll see how it goes. Don't want to land on that green. We have plenty of time. Oh, it's the one we just did. Unfortunate. That is how a loot run goes. We can take some of the elementals out early. Cool. I think we got a lot of the outliers, at least mostly dead. Oh yeah, they're like a couple hits away. But I really think a singularity, a better better helmet, better morph Stardust, and a better Libra. And I think this will be a really, really strong build. I think the biggest thing holding me back right now is when I get stuck in the mobs like that. And my weapons. My weapon, I mean. Yeah, equipping this weapon gives me like -6 to all stats, which is not good. Okay. One shouldn't take too much longer. I think that's one of the anti-cheese mobs there, but I haven't been cheesing, so I don't understand. I think it's when I fly in the air with time lock. Thinks I'm trying to cheese, but it's a mechanic. Trust me, I promise. Let's do a little bit of healing while I'm in the air this time. Oh yeah, these guys, when they die, they leave like spirits behind. Okay. Got Ragnaros himself. Let's group them up. Ouch. Multi-hits. Wynncraft's most favorite ability. Big damage there. Big damage. It's about half. At this stage of a loot run, if I'm doing about half their health, I'm in a pretty good spot. If I'm not spamming, like, cleansing ritual. Okay. Oh, he moved. See, he tricks me. He likes to trick me. He's low. Let's make sure we don't get low. We can probably finish him off with a few ice snakes. Calm down, bro. We'll just time lock to be safe. Oh my goodness. These are getting longer and longer. Okay, let's go ahead and loot up real quick. And redemption. +1 sacrifice. That's what we want to see. Let's just try to keep purpling it out, guys. Azer. Oh, this is one of the easier ones. Let's just go do that. We got 2 left to go. And then we get to look at the sweet, sweet reward chest. Hopefully with the Mythic. That would be my 4th Mythic of the day, which would be insane. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll just sprint through this real quick. This cave is one of the really easy ones. Maybe the easiest. Also, I want to know in the comments, what is your favorite Wynncraft class and build? I am curious. A lot of people say loot running is only viable on Mage and Warrior. I'm sure you could loot run on other classes, but I've never done it personally. I've only loot run on Mage and Warrior. So what do you guys think? You know, have you ever played like a good loot running assassin or a good loot running archer? Okay, so we're going to finish this off with a 2.5 million health geyser thingy. Okay. He now is a 1.7 million health geyser thingy. 1.5 million health geyser thingy. Should not be too much longer, and we get to claim our sweet, sweet reward chest, but yeah, this is kind of the gameplay loop of a Riftwalker. Yeah, Riftwalker used to be seen as like one of the worst archetypes to play. People in my stream chats would tell me, don't play it, it sucks, don't do it. I played it before they changed it, but man, it feels so good now that it's changed. And now that I kind of learned how to play, I have a lot more learning to do with Riftwalker. I'm just doing the very basic stuff. And my build is obviously not going to be the most fine-tuned on these Iron Man rules, but okay. Loot run complete. Let's get back to camp, and let's hope that we get something great. So we have 39 pulls, 2 rerolls, and a sacrifice. I'll be honest, this is how I've gotten all of my mythics. All 3 of them came from a 40 pull 2 reroll loot run. So what I'm going to do quickly is dump all of our other stuff into a chest before we claim our loot chest. This allows us to keep this stuff, which will generate us some money, some emeralds. So we'll do that. Leave our potions behind too. We don't need those. And let's head back and claim our chest. So I'm hoping for some big money, a lot of liquid emeralds, or a lot of runes, or of course a mythic. So let's go ahead and do our pull. Okay. Pretty bad, honestly, so let's do a reroll. Right now, if it's not a mythic, I'm probably just going to sacrifice at the end. And, okay, no mythic. Multiple liquid emeralds, though. 3, yep. Here we go. Ah, no mythic this time. And that is a pretty horrendous chest. Not a single liquid emerald. We are definitely going to sacrifice. Gives us 20 extra pulls our next run. There it goes. Chest is now going to shut. Sacrificed to the next run. So next time, hopefully, we'll get that mythic. But I just wanted to bring you guys along on a loot run with the mythic quest. You know, for the people that don't watch the streams, this is what I've been up to lately. If you ever want to tune in to a stream, I post on my Discord, which will be in the description of the video when I stream, so come join. I'm going to be posting update videos and doing some more loot runs on videos as well as I get more and more mythics to kind of show things off. So stay tuned for those. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.